I love the way Dog played this game. Got his board developed, did what he could, but Ek0p, all the answers in the world. Beautiful deck building from him, and it sounds like we've got him on the line to get some of his strategy. Ek0p, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Congratulations on your win tonight. Taking out Dog. I mean, this guy was 7-2 in the league tonight. Is this going to be the turnaround now? Again, we've seen you kind of go back and forth in your matches. How are you feeling about this season, though, now? You just got back from DreamHack. You take out one of the top contenders. It's got to feel good.
Yeah, it does feel good to win, but I don't see how I can still make it to the top 8. It's just, I don't know. I guess if I get a little bit lucky, a little bit of luck is always involved, I guess. Especially when it comes to queuing into the right matchups. Sure, you can call it mind games, and like I would also say that I mind games Dog pretty hard. I pretty much put him on the exact classes that I wanted to see every time, and yeah, I mean, of course, he has to pick them as well. It's like not a guarantee just because I think he's going to pick the class that he's going to pick it. But yeah, if my predictions are on point like today in the following weeks, then I should look good.
Yeah, speaking of those predictions and queuing up correctly, I want to talk about Game 3 and your queue up in that one. I thought it was beautiful. You know, you went aggressive in your first 2 games, and Dog played Freeze Mage, and then it felt like he was kind of walking you into playing Warrior, and then he queued up Druid to kind of counter that, and then you re-countered him with Warlock there. Just loved it. Can you talk to us about your thought process there?
Yeah, that was exactly the same. I put the Dog on exactly that same mindset, to be honest. I kind of expected. I looked at his match history, and I saw that he often queued up the same deck twice. So, like, I expected him to actually go for the Freeze Mage a second time. I mean, I didn't expect it, but like, I wasn't surprised by it. Let's just say it. And of course, like after I queued up 2 aggressive decks into his Freeze Mage twice, and yeah, like the second time it didn't work out. So I thought that Dog would think that I would just try to counter his Freeze Mage if I think that he's going to bring it just once again. But yeah, I just predicted that he would bring Druid actually. Like, so I either wanted to go for Zoo or yeah, I don't know, like actually just Zoo.
Yeah, I think Zoo fits best in that matchup. I mean, we saw it again. You just ran him over in game number 3. And then I want to go to game 5 here. We've been seeing a lot of Control Warrior start to pick up steam again, despite the fact that Grim Patron is so powerful. And you had 2 Brawls in your deck. Talk to us about how you arrived at this list.
It was game 4 though, right?
I'm sorry, yeah, game 4. Apologies.
Yeah. What was the question again, though? Sorry.
The Control Warrior had been picking up a lot of steam despite the power of Grim Patron, and we've been seeing double Brawl in a lot of these builds. How did you get to this list in particular?
I mean, it's just a no-brainer list, pretty much. To be honest, I came up with the list myself, but it's like kind of the popular build anyway. Like when I look up deck lists online, they look pretty much the same as mine. And I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, I guess this list is good, especially with double Brawl against Patron. It's just really important to have it. And it matches up very well against Patron because you can rack up armor that you can definitely outlive any. With a double Brawl, you can outlive any Patron board, and with the many armor with much armoring up, you can just outlive any frothing burst. Unless if you don't commit too much to the board, that is. Like if you just have to play around that frothing burst properly. So if you don't overcommit on the board, then you will never be able to get those frothings up too high.
All right, now you said earlier in this interview that you felt like, I don't see how I can make the top 8. And I'm going to tell you, you're not actually eliminated. I think you know that. It's going to be hard going forward. You're going to have to win a lot of games. But when you're in this situation and you've thought that way, does it make you prepare any differently? Do you have a different mindset going into your games?
No, my preparation regarding my opponents is still the same as usual. I study the previous HPL matches and other matches in tournaments. Just look at what classes on the decks they prefer and what classes they don't bring at all, and just go from there. And this, I mean, it also obviously you need the luck of the draw and you need the luck of queuing into the right matchups. But I feel like if RNG favors me a little bit, then I might go long in this league still. Go a long way.
Well, I can tell you what favored you tonight, and it's your hard work and your preparation, your thought process for this match. That put up the win on the board, and you should be a lot more excited than you are because you took out one of the top contenders here. You put together a big string of wins. You can come back. We've seen it before, and we can see it again. Congratulations on your win tonight.
Thank you very much.